I was going to show Vedas I'm eating chips today. So I'm kinda hungry. So
What to do now?
it is what it is. Hello, Unengineers. Welcome to episode 17 of the Unengineered podcast.
Welcome to the 17th episode of the Unengineered podcast. Today we're going to talk about Carl-Pay.
Carl-Pay, yeah.
Carl-Pay and how Pakistan unblocked TikTok. I didn't even know it was blocked there, but turns out it was, and they unblocked it now after the entire world is trying to block it. Yeah, so let's start with
talk about the launch of
the topic.
80 smartphone.
And also with the exactly, and it's kind of related to why Carl left. I'm just gonna address him as Carl Avisa because
we're on first name basis with OnePlus founders guy.
Anyway, so you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of when Steve Jobs was kicked out of Apple. It's like the same exact story. Yeah,
same energy.
Their first phone literally changed the entire market.
Same energy, same energy.
And Apple.
You're right. He's right.
And then he had although Steve Jobs didn't have. Steve Jobs had a vision to make a super premium phone, and this guy had a vision to make a flagship killer, and they both made that with their first phones and their coming phones. But I see the problem with that is the management takes over. After a certain point of time, the management takes over.
True.
And I don't know about all the companies, I don't know the statistics on this, but even Apple case when the new CEO came, everything got messed up. They had bad products and stuff. Yeah. And I won't say OnePlus 8T is bad. It's a really good phone. But the thing is, it's not the flagship killer.
It's not something that Carl-Pay would do, essentially.
Exactly. It's not the crowd favorite. Like OnePlus is used to being the crowd favorite. It's not the thing that will put reviewers on the edge of their seats. It's something you expect as a base minimum.
Right.
And
right.
I think it's the profits that are talking right now because
absolutely.
I don't think you can have higher margins on a 20k phone, 20k, 30k phone like jitna 60 or 70k ke hote the. And so they have ditched the flagship killer tagline, of course, but they also have flagships now, so that's why they can't kill the flagships. It's like एक product category दूसरे product category में जा रहे हैं.
They cannot compete with themselves, essentially.
Exactly. That is business 101. So, and उसके बाद OnePlus Nord भी, I haven't seen a lot of OnePlus Nord. Like I've seen the reviews and stuff, and it's like it could be so much more. It's just that it is being stopped.
Buddy, no. I think Advait, I'm sure if the pandemic was not in existence right now, we would see a lot of OnePlus Nords. I believe that. Like in
it's
trains
not that
and stuff.
I haven't seen OnePlus Nord. It's just that the phone could be so much more. Like they could have squeezed out so much more out of it. I'm not talking about popularity here. It's like it could have made more news than it did. That is what I'm talking. If it was given to if it wasn't trying to.
Bro, you know that Carl-Pay headed the OnePlus Nord, right?
क्या बात कर रहा है? Fuck, don't get me wrong on this. ये cut हो रहा है podcast से.
Buddy, this is why the OnePlus Nord exists, because Carl was like, तुम लोग flagship क्यों बना रहे हो? मुझे flagship नहीं बनाना है. So they were like, okay, make a separate line. You take this separate line.
So why am I not impressed with phones here?
Because maybe that's something that's completely fine. That's completely fine, buddy. You can like the CEO,
so
you cannot.
That is where it came from. Maybe the Nord was made by someone. I didn't know Carl.
It was the 8T. I believe it was the 8T and the 8 Pro. Something to do with those.
Well, I was wrong. I can be wrong a lot of times. That's one of them.
That's why there's two of us in the podcast.
But exactly. See, usually the other one corrects it. Okay, but my point is the point was generated from Nord didn't impress me that much. I guess there was something missing or Joby. And it's the same case with 8T and stuff. 8T ko to even reviewers weren't impressed. It's like they took what was working everywhere and they just made a carbon copy of it with their
the
OnePlus
8T is a typical OnePlus phone. And the typical OnePlus phone is...
It's not even typical.
It is, buddy. It's like
it is that. Like I'm expanding on, I agree that it's typical. I'm expanding upon it and saying ki they went all the way to copy Samsung like design just so they can have as a 3 or 4 like that big like MKBHD even addressed it. It is I think the same camera module पिछले वाले phone का.
Yes.
It's
a 589 sensor.
And 2
586 sensor.
Huh. And 2 flashes.
Disappointing.
This is not OnePlus. They didn't care. It's the profits talking. It's the management talking.
Dude, I believe this is very OnePlus because the 8 Pro was their first proper flagship phone. Okay? उससे पहले जितने भी flagships थे, they had the same DNA as the 8T, like fastest processor. Numbers.
What I'm saying is, it's not. It was not. I mean, either they made the camera module big by adding 2 flashes just so they could look like other flagships. This is not OnePlus.
Oh,
like they didn't used to do that.
That's right. Yeah, that is one of the choices that you can definitely call that. That's not a OnePlus move because OnePlus camera modules are extremely distinct.
And oh god, ये तो अभी आया. So my friend Naren is a really amazing guy. He sent me a tweet from Kiki Ranjit.
Same. He sent it to me also.
And OnePlus is including apps in their OT updates now. It's like they get paid a lot for that, like to include apps. But पूरा company के इसमें it's like pennies for them, I guess. So I don't know why they're doing it. And Samsung does it. But you expect it for Samsung. Come on, the corporate sins. But OnePlus,
OnePlus is known
scary,
for its clean UI, bloat-free, vanilla kind of Oxygen OS stuff. And if they include apps in updates, that's not a very good sign. Essentially, that's why we're scared, in case you didn't understand.
And OnePlus made really great phones. MKBHD, he has the option to use any phone in the world. Like कोई भी phone हो, वो use कर सकता है as a daily driver. He doesn't care. उसका phone टूट जाएगा, he can buy another one or get it for free. I don't know. But he used to use a OnePlus phone, and that is what that company stood for. They created amazing products that were used by amazing people. And I think with Carl leaving, I think like he left as a last straw, I guess. मतलब उससे try किया होगा बहुत to shift it other direction.
Of course.
But it's kind of sad that a company that great is going through this. And
Another
I think
similarity, I don't know if you included this in your comparison of Steve Jobs and Kalpe, but both of them left their home companies to start something new. So rumor has it that Kalpe is gonna do his very own hardware venture. Whatever it is, I'm invested. I'm already invested. I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. Like मैंने अपने story पे डाला था. I hope your next venture is amazing too.
Yeah, exactly. Because I believe कि OnePlus जब से start हुआ, it has come strayed a little bit from. I think the final blow was the OnePlus 8 and the 8 Pro because those were proper $900 flagships, right? And then even the 7T, right? That was also introduced last year as like a cheaper. The 7T was one of the best selling smartphones from OnePlus, right? Because
yours is the 70 or 7.
Mine is the 70. There's a reason I bought it.
And I love that phone.
Exactly.
So, camera model pasand nahi hai.
No, it's not the best. It's the camera I'm not at all talking about here. The thing is, the OnePlus 70 was the perfect mediator between the OnePlus 7 and the 7 Pro. It took the nice parts of the Pro and took the like it had a 90 Hz screen. Like the 70 had a 90 Hz screen, which is one of the best parts of the Pro.
They did it tabhi.
They did it like
it's
when nobody was
cool
doing
now,
it.
But it
yeah.
And that is OnePlus.
Exactly. That's why OnePlus the T lineup is like, I know like this is the second iteration of the T lineup, but the image that they established with the 70 was so strong that people were like, oh my god, this is great. This is a great lineup. This is a great decision.
Second iteration nahi hai T ka.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Sorry. They did 3T and
right. It's there from the start. How could I miss it? But yes, always the T versions of the phones have been very compelling, right? And the 8T is the first one that is not. So that speaks a lot about
where the T versions were so nice. People who bought the normal version were pissed because in 6 months their phones were obsolete.
Literally obsolete, buddy. Like my phone has a better processor than the 7. Like that launched 6 months ago. I mean, I know it's like 15%, but like come on.
T say like 70 say 8, usually 70 या 60 से 7 जो भी it's not that big a jump जितना मैंने देखा है. I think I might be wrong, but it doesn't feel that big a jump. But non-T से T is like a big jump. Like it makes a lot of news.
Definitely. Also, I was also surprised. And another thing that's very telling about the OnePlus 8T is that it does not have a Plus processor. It has the 865. I was disappointed.
It's like they're cheaping out to make profits. I don't know where their R&D is going.
They had no reason to not put an 865 Plus. I don't know how nobody has talked about this, but
plus, they are overhauling their entire UI. That is against Carl. Like I don't know Carl personally, but that was not his. OnePlus का new पूरा UI आ रहा है ना.
क्या बात कर रहा है? I don't know.
Are you kidding me? It's oh god नहीं. अरे तो what happened is OnePlus का One UI जैसा आ रहा है, Samsung जैसा.
I hate that. Like,
I love it. Okay. I have mixed points on this, but we are going through it. तो ऐसे. तो what happened is there is beta वगैरह release हो गया. I don't know why you haven't tried it out or anything, but it's One UI जैसा, and it's against whatever OnePlus was पहले. Pure Android वगैरह तो नहीं है वो. Although it looks great. And a lot of people hate it because change is hated by a lot of people, and OnePlus का वो उसके moral values में ingrained हो गया था to include stock Android के पास वाला सबसे पास वाला चीज. And I think this happened when CyanogenMod mod से वो हट रहे थे. You remember OnePlus phone CyanogenMod mod?
CyanogenOS.
It came to OxygenOS and people were like, अब तो गया OnePlus.
Yes.
And with OxygenOS they did something amazing. So people might hate it, but I love it. One UI I think next One UI 3.5 या 4 तक it's gonna be better than stock Android in my opinion.
I think the one that is in the flagships right now, the One UI, I think that's good. I don't.
2.5. I think वो 2.5. 2.5 नहीं तो 3 है. Although One UI 1 was bad, and like मैंने use किया it was bad, but One UI 2 was really nice. Like it was a big upgrade. I loved it.
Cool. The
and
one
then
which
One
is
UI 3 is gonna be even better.
That's
better.
Great. That's awesome.
So I think, or OnePlus is really great with the UI. I trust them. I think अभी जो कर रहे हैं वो इसके साथ नए UI के साथ it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
People just reluctant to change उसके वजह से.
I hope for my sake it is at least.
हाँ, अरे नहीं, trust me, it's really great. और you can anyways downgrade, right? एक version पीछे Android रहेगा, क्या ही problem.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is कि ये लोग अपना R&D अगर सब software में डाले, that is why the hardware might be lacking, because creating a new UI is a big thing.
That's a good point.
So maybe that would be the we don't know. We don't have the numbers. वो company internal रखता है. If you are from OnePlus, please contact us with the numbers. But yeah, essentially, that's the gist of it. Do you want to add any more points?
Yes. I believe that OnePlus, that Kalpe was again, and you know how I know the proper pronunciation of his name. His Instagram handle is Get Paid, PEID. So pay, PEIPAY. That's the pronunciation.
Okay.
His Instagram handle is Get Paid, and I'm like, wow, that's such a great surname to have.
What I thought was Get Pied or something, because if you put pie on someone, it's Get Pied. Yeah, whatever.
Paisa.
And उसका जो final post था, thank you OnePlus. I saw a lot of people share it, and even the people who didn't like OnePlus, but there aren't a lot. And it's like stuff they shared it because he created something truly amazing. Like,
when was the last time you remember the CEO of the CEO of Vivo?
He's not the CEO.
Oppo,
he's the co-founder, I think.
Co-founder. I'm so sorry. When was the last time you saw the co-founder of Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, Huawei, Microsoft? Who's the founder of Microsoft? Bill Gates. He did come out once, but I'm just my entire point is that nobody has been. He was essentially the face of OnePlus, right? Kalpe. He was the one who was out there talking to people. He was the one who gave the interviews. जिसका चेहरा और आवाज हम लोग OnePlus के ब्रांड से
कनेक्ट करते थे.
कनेक्ट करते हैं, exactly. Associate was the word I was looking for. He did.
You hardly see these people go because वो काफी expensive होता है for the brand to replace them.
Exactly, dude. You're replacing the face of your brand. How difficult is that? That's like Gujarat tourism, removing Amitabh Bachchan. It's nothing. It's nothing after If you remember Amitabh Bachchan.
I don't even know that brand.
Okay.
So.
No, गुजरात टूरिज्म काफी एड्स आता था. मध्य प्रदेश टूरिज्म का भी अमिताभ बच्चन ही प्रमोट करते थे. But like उसका like those ads, उसकी आवाज is very iconic in those ads, and that's why those ads are very memorable. So if you remove Amitabh Bachchan, there's not a lot of stuff that interests.
It's like Reliance without Ambani, the entire Ambani name.
Absolutely.
Not just Mukesh Ambani, just.
Exactly. That's a perfect analogy. And the best, I think, the Nod was the. Sorry, I have a few more points to add. The Nod, I feel, was.
It's okay.
The best iteration of what Kalpe could do, right? उनका जो OnePlus Nord का page देख, the marketing that went behind OnePlus Nord. I have been following the OnePlus Nord page since it was released. Like when it opened up, I've been and the initial name of the page was OnePlus Z Lite Thing, because the rumors were going around that the OnePlus Nord was going to be called OnePlus Z or OnePlus 8 Lite. So they just named the page OnePlus 8 Lite Thing. They were like,
damn,
whatever, we're going to be sassy about it. And the marketing that went, because you have to understand that they cut down on the features.
Oh, you're talking about the Instagram page?
Yeah, just the Instagram page.
Okay.
You have to understand कि वो लोग ने hardware पे बहुत cut किया, and they hadn't been to the price-friendly segment in a long time, right? So they had to, and they didn't have like the best processor, they didn't have the best camera, so they had to push, they had to spend some money on marketing, and they spent it really, really well. And that's like that's the peak of what Kal could do, and I think problems had already started even before the OnePlus Nord was an inception, even the concept.
नहीं, what OnePlus phone को तो 1 साल ही लगता है बनाने में. It's not, I don't think तब उसके.
The Nord was made in 6 months.
उसके बाद start हुआ. हाँ भाई, exact. नहीं 6 months पहले उसका design finalize हुआ था. It wasn't made in 6 months.
Okay.
They had, so what happened was they decided कि Nord एकदम experimental lineup होगा, so they had a funky looking design कि ये try करके देखते क्या होगा. And then after doing some market research, they realized this phone could be really popular. So they went with a more conservative design उसके बाद. So the design was locked in 6 months ago. ऐसा मतलब way after it was supposed to be locked in.
That's right.
Okay, the design was coming back to this. Coming on, what I think happened is the management started to reject, like unanimously एक phone का चीज़ें finalize करने में just not the co-founder का ये की वो veto नहीं कर सकता. I think कि हम लोग का फर्क नहीं पड़ता. It's a decision made by a board of directors and ये सब. And what I think happened is he got rejected out of his ideas कि ये नहीं, because profits बढ़ नहीं रहे इससे वगैरह, this is not working. So I think he got cut off from the main team, and they allowed him to make a other small team कि ठीक है, you wanna do this, make this, and then Nord was made. And I think कुछ उसके बाद हुआ रहेगा, and he's like, nah, not gonna do it.
That's exactly what came in my mind कि Nord शुरू होने से पहले the problem had started. Like, but then, I mean, अगर वो problems नहीं होते तो probably Nord exist नहीं करता. That is why they made the phone.
But Nord exist नहीं, I mean, problems नहीं होते तो OnePlus के main phones ही वैसा रहते हैं ना, Nord का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है. हाँ, exactly. It's all about profits now.
Love that point. Yeah, good one.
But ये काफी ट्रू रहा है बहुत टाइम से. Like when you make products for ऐसा tech community, right? Like that. कितना भी बोल लो, we are the minority पूरे वर्ल्ड में अगर देखा जाए तो still a minority. तो when you target them, that model is not scalable. You know the company Oppo company पता है ना?
Yes.
It was the favorite लोगों का. It was like the OnePlus of ये. They used to make experimental phones. कुछ भी करते थे वो लोग. And after they got popular कि हम सब खरीदने लगे वगैरह, so a company has to grow at any time. Like, they can't stop growing. And so after a point, this model to just target the techie sector is not scalable. So you have to target the general market. And that's why you have to cut. That's why you have to do what OnePlus has to do. Abhi, I think you're right.
It's why the OnePlus not exist. You're right. Because they need to target a more scalable audience.
Although what I think the Nord was right. Okay, this is another theory. मैं बस theories बनाया जा रहा है अभी because time है तो what I think, see, you can't discontinue a series एक phone के बाद, that looks bad. So I think
नहीं करेंगे, नहीं करेंगे.
हाँ डिसकंटिन्यू करेंगे नहीं ना OnePlus Nord वाला फोन.
Yeah, वही.
Although they did it with the X lineup पहले OnePlus X के साथ.
That was
So
not a
they might
lineup.
just do it.
That was just a one-time phone. There were no rumors कि इसके बाद एक और आने वाला, except for the OnePlus Nord.
हाँ, okay.
It's a new lineup.
हाँ. So what I think happened is he planned कि he'll leave, but he'll start a new lineup ऐसा budget phones का and leave. So they'll have to continue ऐसा कुछ तो. You know, like when you die, you're just throwing a grenade.
Kind of like a legacy. Yeah.
हाँ. नहीं legacy नहीं. I don't know. I forgot the achievement का नाम, but CS:GO में
I know.
achievement था कि if you pull a grenade and then someone kills you and the grenade falls and it kills
They
them.
die. Yeah. That was an achievement in Modern Warfare 3 also. I remember. Nice. That was a lot of fun.
Nord is something like that.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great point. Probably not as that. But yeah.
So in conclusion, I think it's a really bad time to buy OnePlus phones. इसके बाद से I might be wrong, but you won't see Carl's DNA in those phones for at least the near future. Maybe 10 or 12 years later, he comes back and we have a new OnePlus, like what happened with Apple.
Yep. And yeah, maybe OnePlus will buy Carl Pay's hardware venture.
हाँ exactly.
full
जैसे next app जैसे Apple ने किया ना Next के साथ.
I swear. पूरा history repeat हो जाएगा भाई. Oh my god. गलत थी.
I read this book. It's called 0 to 1. It's about startups. And उसमें लिखा था कि when founders leave, it's like an ugly breakup, and it's gonna ruin a lot of stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's imagine announcing that to the employees जो काल के लिए आए थे या फिर for the OnePlus vision. Man, I hope he didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Me too. Apparently, guys, Pakistan ने TikTok को block किया था. And
we never heard about this. Like it's so common कि we never heard about it.
Because nobody cares about Pakistan. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Ouch! I want to go there.
Apparently, TikTok does because Pakistan में TikTok was the third most installed app until the time it got banned right after Facebook and WhatsApp. Pakistan banned TikTok not because of privacy reasons, because like not for privacy or security or anything of that sort, but apparently it was banned for obscene content. That's bad.
I mean, there is obscene content on TikTok. It's not, we're not denying that.
Obscene it says obscenity and immorality. What is moral? What is immoral? I don't think that's the duty of the state.
उनके standard के हिसाब से a lot of stuff is immoral, I guess.
Yeah, in Pakistan, like 90% of the things that people like is immoral. I'm assuming they just follow mostly Islamic culture and they follow Islamic values because it is a constitutionally declared Islamic nation. Like they have a majority religion, they have a state religion, which is Islam. So they follow like most of the laws, like movies and stuff, very much censored. And काफी ज़्यादा like I don't know man. The thing is India and Pakistan में बहुत कम difference है, right? The cultures are very similar, so it is possible that there are a lot of modern people of Pakistan also, but it's largely a conservative state.
We are not judging anyone.
Like, yeah, we're not judging anybody. I'm just stating fact. Like it's largely a conservative state. So that's why they were like, oh, TikTok पे छोटे कपड़े नहीं चलेंगे, bye bye TikTok. That's what they did. And I don't know if you've heard of, it's kind of hypocritical is what I'm saying, because if you are on the internet, you might have seen ads for this app called Azar, AZAR, and it's a Pakistani app, and it's kind of shady. It's like the creepier version of Omegle, right? It's Omegle, but the ads have bad actors and bad scripts and bad dubbing. And if you watch an Azar ad, AZAR, again spelling Azar, you've never seen an Azar ad as well? Are you kidding?
Sorry, मैं कल एक मूवी देखा था फिर उसपे ये था डायलॉग था, उसके लिए उनको हंसी आ रहा था. अरे मैं डबल धमाल देख रहा था और उसमें वो डायलॉग था कि वो साइलेंट मूवी के डबिंग आर्टिस्ट एंड मैं जो हंसा था.
Fine, alright, fair enough.
Sorry.
Silent movie के dubbing artist. Wow, that's a very creative गाली.
हाँ वही ना.
it's an indirect
Anyway.
way of calling someone useless. So the point was,
Anyway, Azhar.
yeah. So have you never seen an Azhar ad, Vedas?
Nope.
Don't believe
Vedas
it.
नहीं मेरा नाम अद्वैत है.
अद्वैत यार अद्वैत वेदस तुम पहले डीवी फिर वीडी क्या बोलूं मैं छोड़. So yeah, if you watch an Azhar ad, it's very creepy. It's like, as I said, Omegle isn't a very
And Omegle isn't known for not being creepy.
Yeah.
Just say that in nicer words.
yeah. It's not known for not being creepy. It's known for the opposite. I'm not saying all it. It's the opposite of not creepy. I can't defame them. I don't want to lose it right now. But it's like it's like Pakistani Azhar, but the ads are a perfect recreation of what you feel when you get onto Azhar, because the ads are very uncomfortable, they're very creepy, and you know that something's wrong. So that's a great
I
joke.
haven't seen them.
So
How have you seen these ads? When they
Bro.
बहुत ऐसा weird ad आता है.
I don't know, man. I've just seen. I don't know. Like maybe they have turned down the marketing right now. Like they've turned down the ads right now. But when it got launched, the ads were everywhere. I think a year or 2 years before, I saw a lot of Azhar ads, and
Damn.
yeah. And if you don't get Azhar ads, that's good for you, Advait. Like you're not feeding the algorithm crap, so that's good for everybody.
मैंने सर्विस का नाम पहली बार सुना. I thought it was पाकिस्तान का TikTok alternative.
No. It's a very creepy app, and it promotes like online virtual video dating and creepy shit.
Virtual what?
Virtual dating, online video interaction. It's Omegle, but
That's a bad. Omegle. I think मेरे को Omegle का concept पसंद था. It was just bad audience की वजह से.
no, it is exactly but I mean, no sensible person is gonna be. Yeah.
It's a
All of
shady
these,
space.
any app with the concept of pairing you up with random strangers is gonna do a bad job of like whatever. So they advertise it as Azhar is advertised as like talk to people, meet new people, but the ads just give off very negative vibes. Go check out the ads. I'm just saying.
Also, why is this hypocritical? तूने start
Because
से किया था.
yes.
And this app is not banned Pakistan में, just to be.
वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. It's not banned. If you go and check out the ad, you'll understand why Pakistan is hypocritical for banning TikTok for inappropriate content and modesty and immorality. Because the Azhar app is not exactly moral. That's my point. If you go check out the ads, also the kind of the female leads are kind of sexualized, and just check out the ad. I'm getting uncomfortable talking about it.
हाँ वही ना.
Oh my
It's
God.
like we are on thin ice अभी.
I swear.
What might piss them off?
I swear. But yeah.
इसके पहले एक disclaimer include करना ही पड़ेगा. Stating
So
what are our views.
apparently the Pakistan telecommunication का जो authority है, they said that TikTok has agreed to moderate accounts in accordance with local laws.
अरे यार.
Moderation of content never goes well. It never goes well.
I mean, it doesn't go well. No one should do it. It's censorship again, and you're just promoting that government ka.
Yes.
And I'm not saying ours is the best उस case में, but yeah, apps shouldn't promote censorship.
True. And Pakistan doesn't care about privacy or security. So yeah, they are blocking TikTok, and we just called out Pakistan. That's what we're doing, right? Calling out nations for hypocritical.
Man, I don't know how this episode gonna be. ये बहुत review होने वाला episode.
My God. So I think that's all. That's all for the news. They're unbanning TikTok, and that's why. And this is the reason why they are hypocritical about it for doing it.
Anyway, let's go to something not controversial. That is Samsung gonna include the AMD GPUs, I think, on its next processor.
Yep, the 9925, the Exynos 9925.
I don't know the name, but AMD is doing pretty good as a company.
Too good. I love AMD. Absolutely love AMD. I want Lisa Su to write an autobiography. I don't care.
Oh, exactly. I think it should be compulsory. Every company that reaches a certain mark, इतना ये हो गया, like market cap या ऐसा कुछ तो, कि their founders have to write their stories. Like it should be compulsory. I love reading them. I've read Elon Musk, I've read Nike ka, and I think I just started reading, but whatever, I'm not showing off. But startup founder ka stories are the best stories.
I agree.
UNESCO has voted them as the best stories.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, apparently 2023 May, Samsung will release a chip with an AMD graphic engine.
23.
23, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's like 3 years ahead. I mean, 2 years ahead.
Yes.
Gosh, it's gonna be November in 10 days.
My God, that is there by the But apparently, Exynos 2100 is going to be coming next year, and it is going to give Takkar to the Snapdragon 875 because they have the same Cortex X1 super core.
ARM Cortex processor. I mean, Samsung ke processors haven't been the best, and they have included it in their India ke phones. And luckily, my phone has the Snapdragon processor. I somehow मैं बच गया.
You're a lucky man. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you have it.
तो हाँ वही यूरोपियन यूनियन का वो ये something asked Samsung to make better processor to compete with Snapdragon, and they still failed somehow. I don't know. I just read it as a tweet kahi to it might be some joke or something, but we all know it's common knowledge that Samsung ke processors are not on par with like if you compare the Note series and S series ka Snapdragon and ye wala, the Exynos wala fall behind a lot, like benchmarks compare kiya to.
Massively, dude, massively. It's like quite a disappointment that they're just spending so much and the
price the same.
The price the same, and the it's very obvious that I don't know, man. It very easily reflects that you're not using a Snapdragon phone for some reason. So yes, Samsung, you have some catching up to do, but that's some catching up to do.
Although silicon is really hard to make.
I agree.
I mean, I agree. If a company messes up their software, it's easy to call them out because software is not that hard to fix. You have to pay your developers
as compared
and
to
they'll
hardware.
do it for you. Silicon में it's a lot of secret stuff, and ये होता है ना कि Apple का secret रहेगा, ये secret रहेगा. Apple has a secret lab for processor making, okay? So
underground behind lots of locked doors and biometric scanners. So as they showed in the keynote. But
do you think उधर ही होगा कि कहीं और ऐसा normal जगह पे होगा?
Normal जगह पे होगा. That was probably like the first level of the chip making. where they just shoot videos. Just a studio. But apparently
it would be so fun to come into Apple and have a secret office or something.
Bro, so good. I'm pretty sure they have a secret office. I'm pretty sure. But the thing is, the Snapdragon
back to AMD.
The Snapdragon 875 is rumored to have probably काफी ज़्यादा confirmed actually. It's got Cortex X1 super core. I don't know why they call it a super core, but Samsung is working on the Exynos chip to be equal to the 875. Like that's their goal right now.
But are they lagging behind in GPU benchmarks or CPU benchmarks? Because
I don't know.
I mean, 2023 tak, I hope they catch up. I hope they make enough strides of the CPU department mein.
They hopefully will.
And GPU ke saath, AMD isn't the greatest, but it's I think top 2.
It's a good place to start.
So I guess, although I don't know when everyone will catch up to Apple Silicon. Man, they are so far.
Oh man.
It's sad, you know.
It's actually
I'm an
very
Apple
sad.
fan.
It's insane.
I'm an Apple fan, but it's like
you can't deny it, even if you're not. It's like that. It's like that. Insanely.
But then you just feel sad. Ki, what do they have that these guys don't?
You almost wish that OnePlus had what Apple had, and they could make.
I guess OnePlus gonna be the next Apple. Like
I really want it to be. Yeah, same. I really want that to happen. It's gonna be great. If that happens. Oh my god. Now we just want OnePlus OS. That's it. That's the OnePlus OS. Like not Android.
Oh.
That's gonna be that'll be crazy. Then there'll be a bunch of like closed environment operating systems
हाँ वो
insane.
होने
And
वाला है
not
that is
just-
sad
not
like
just
Samsung
Apple.
का खुद का OS like Tyson के साथ and stuff
Yes.
तो it's like we were converging so well कि सब साथ में काम करने वाला है and then profits का जैसे अब वापस we are going ऐसा बाहर
That's right. Business and stuff. All this comes into.
it's business अरे यार मेरे को जिफ का याद आया
It's
I
a
don't think
great
it's a
GIF.
GIF,
I've
it's
used
a-
that twice myself. It's a great GIF, man. I love
it's a video I think yeah it's business
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up.
I mean I'm just sad please Samsung catch up please
I'm just sad.
Yeah.
If you guys have any topics that we should talk about, please let us know in the comments. Follow us on Instagram. We are also available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts.
Any
Wherever you
other
get-
podcasting platform that
Wherever
has
you get
any
your
credible
wherever-
value to it now.
Good one.
So,
Good one.
huh.
Good one. And even a few ones that don't, but we're not going to talk about them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Bell icon दबा दो because हर हफ्ते हम लोग नए podcast डाल रहे हैं और
Sometimes
bell
two.
icon-
Last week हमने 2 रिलीज किए क्योंकि हम उसके एक वीक पहले भूल गए थे but what
Yes. So you were like,
You got to
let's just
work.
give them 2 episodes. So yes, that's why you should turn on the bell notifications. Very important. I'm on Instagram as AntiqueBoy, Atik Kudichi.
I am on Instagram as Life of Advait. I probably won't accept your follow request but whatever.
We'll make a business account for Advait when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So
Yes.
subscribe right now.
And
see
I'll
you
do a
next week.
face reveal.
Yeah, we will see you next week, unengineers. Until then, get unengineered. Bye bye.
Bye.